So I'm probably more excited for this video than I should be because, I don't know, these mini drifters, these are like the cheapest of the cheap. This one is, at least, and it's probably the one I'm most excited about because it looks so awesome. So does this one. In fact, this one and this one I chose strictly off the fact that they look really awesome and they're super cheap. And then I was like, well, sure, I'll take that one too. That looks like a Cadillac. That looks like a Volkswagen. Now remember, this is my second channel, so we're not going to feature high-end cars here, at least most of the time. I might do occasional follow-ups and stuff, but for the most part, this channel's for conversation, cheaper cars that I think might be worth it, like these, and really whatever else I decide might be fitting. This one they offer in this AMG, but I got this black Nissan GTR. I hope. That's what it's supposed to be anyway. Yep, it sure is. Blister pack. Oh, that's bigger than I thought. These are all four-wheel drive. So I am going to set up a track in my garage again because that is the best way to enjoy these things. I did a video on the main channel with that and that and that and that and that, but I didn't set up an actual real track. In fact, I even have the Nissan GTR version of this coming because I liked it so much, and it's also cheap. But these are even cheaper and bigger. Well, except that one's the same size. Yeah, it's not like amazing looking, but that is pretty good looking. Not bad. Make in China. Is that a demand? That's why I'm excited about this. And this one I think is also around $20 or $26 or something like that. Probably like a 1/24th scale or something. Oh, this one's got, oh, is that the same as this? It is. Okay, so that's actually interesting because, oh, it's not exactly the same. The wheelbase is just a little bit shorter and the wheels are just a little bit smaller, it looks like. That actually might help this because this was around 20 bucks and it was okay. I think I remember describing it something like, is it a waste of money? Probably not. But if you want to spend a little bit more, you can get something a lot better. Maybe they've made improvements. Oh no, it already seems to slide better too. Maybe that's just because these wheels are used. So we got 3 different sizes here. Oh, that actually doesn't look bad at all. This looks a lot better here than I feel like it looks in the pictures. That definitely does look like a Golf or a GTI. They call it a GT6. An older school one, like I guess early 90s probably. And yeah, same size as the Jaya Baileys and the new HBXs and that thing. 1/43rd scale. But if I recall, also only around $20. So even cheaper than those. Charging port on the bottom. This one uses a rechargeable battery, but inside the case, a door. And same. I know these aren't going to be incredible, but are they going to be fun for the money? I think they will be. I kind of have my money on this one. Hopefully I like them all. So each one of these do come with a set of rubber tires. Rubber tires. They all come equipped with the plastic drifting tires already installed. Now this is a first for these minis that has an exterior battery, but I don't know if that's an extra. This one comes with cones. This one comes with cones and a couple oil barrels and some caution stickers. And then cones on this one. Extra brake rotors, even though they're not going to be very effective as the calipers even turn with them. This is the only one that's body clipped, and it does come with some extras, also some extra screws, battery chargers. Each one comes with a screwdriver. This is most likely the only one that comes with a LiPo battery. The others are lithium ion. Well, I assume this one is. We'll look at it in a minute. So as far as what they come with, they're very similar. They all have very cheap... This one won't even stand. They all have very cheap looking controllers. This one probably wins in the cheapness department. Oh, and this one's also probably not proportional. Nope, definitely not. Okay, not a whole lot going on. I'm just going to do a quick test up here just to get a feel for each one, see how they do, and then I'm going to show you the epic track that I'm going to build, and hopefully have a whole lot of fun with some $20-ish RC cars. You got this little switchy thing to remove the body, and it took me way too long to figure this out, but it is a second battery that it comes with because there's a little bitty door here, and that's where the battery's at. That is a first for one of these little mini cars coming with a second battery. That's interesting. It comes with 2 different chargers. One of them can charge both batteries outside the vehicle or at the same time, simultaneously, or you can leave it plugged into the car and charge it via the port on the vehicle. That's pretty cool. I was just making fun of how this car looks on the box and on the online pictures, and it actually looks pretty good. This, no rear suspension at all. We do have a little bit of front movement. Doesn't look like you're going to be able to see much. I'm not too worried about taking this body off. Again, we're talking $20 toys. This one, however, is on body clips. I've already removed them. And very, very toy grade looking. Hopefully, performance-wise, it's a step up from a Walmart car, but this is very much looking like a Walmart car. Nissan. It's a lot better than just saying speed a bunch of times and in different colors. Probably a little too close to the real name if you... Yeah, they even have the R on there. Oh, it says speed right there. And speed. Speed. They always got to put speed. Okay, I've got a little track set up here. Hopefully all of these will be capable of drifting and donutting again and drifting. I'm going to start with this one because it... We've got underglow lights. This is probably going to be the most underwhelming of them all. Would you look at those lights? They mean business. Let's see. Is this a button? It is. Oh, okay. It changes the color. You can make it not flash. I'm going with purple. And that is the only button. Power, steering, throttle, and... Oh, it is proportional. But the steering is not. It does feel strong, though. You know what? This might not be half bad. Let's see what she's got. It's got brake lights when it goes in reverse. That steering motor is hilarious. The headlights only turn on when you're under throttle. That's funny. Let's get a couple good ones here. Yeah. Performance to money when you also consider the size. I guess I'm not... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too upset with it. I still think it's going to be my least favorite. But it does break itself loose relatively well. This does really good drifts when you hit it the right way. Get the hang of it a little bit. Huh. Looking so much like a Walmart car. It performs better than most of them would do. Now, when it comes to these things, I have a tendency to get way too much footage because I can't stop. It's so fun. I love this. I need to make sure that I don't over-record because I will, and then I'll have way too much footage to go through. And this is the second channel that I try not to do too much editing on. And this video doesn't need to be very long. So a couple more cool stuff and then we'll switch to the, I think this is gonna be my favorite, even though I wouldn't be surprised if this is, but I'm gonna go to that one next. I'm blown away by this thing. I really am. This is not bad at all. Still extremely toy grade, but it does only come with one battery, but it's a 2-cell. This comes with 2 single-cell batteries. And this one I showed you earlier came with 2 lipos. A little love tap to the Porsche. And then the other problem with this one is it goes straight into reverse when you hit the brakes, so you can't really use the brakes to help you drift because it'll just do that. Turn that on. This one does have a gyro. Nice. Very responsive steering. Steering trim and throttle trim. Reverse lights that are really just the brake lights, kind of like that one did. Can you change the color? Yes, you can change the color of those headlights and make them flash. I'm gonna go with blue because they look good. All right, let's try it out. Oh man, is there a, oh, there is a speed switch. Oh, there we go, that's better. Yeah, so it's 2 speeds. There we go, that's better. All right. Ah! All right, not bad. So with cars like this, I would assume most of you have probably seen the videos on my other channel about 1/43rd scale cars. They are really fun because I don't know, they just work really well and they're like, you know, cheap. And this isn't bad, but it's probably one of my least favorites. I'll link that video in the description in case you're interested in watching more of these if you have happened to not see it. I just did one recently. It does have proportional steering. It's sticky. Like it has like a slip stick condition. Also proportional throttle. And it's good, but I think I had more fun with the big Nissan. I think if Nissan made bottles of water, that's probably what they'd call it. So it's not terrible, but I do think it's probably my least favorite of all of the 1/43rd scales. This one I'm hoping is my favorite, because if this ends up being my favorite of this video, I'm gonna be very surprised. That's the battery. Okay, nope, no gyro. It's almost like 2-step steering. You turn it slow, and it goes there, and you turn it a little more, and it goes all the way. It's not proportional, but it's 2-step. Oh gosh. And the same with the throttle. Yeah, throttle's 2-step also. There is a low and high speed. They seem the same. Yeah, this one doesn't even have brake reverse lights, but the tail lights look good, and the headlights look good. Oh wait, it does have a light button. Yeah, all that does is turn them off and on. All right, well, I don't have high hopes, but let's see. Okay. Stopped it short. My favorite drifts are the ones that go sideways for a long time. That didn't work. I guess that's probably most people's favorite. Having to use the brakes a little bit to help this break loose. The good news is it actually has brakes and doesn't just go straight into reverse like the Nissan did. Okay, it's better than this Porsche, even though so hopefully they made some improvements. I remember there just being, it was like it was malfunctioning, I think. So that might be why I didn't like it all that much, and this one's just not. Oh man, that was a really nice one, and I hit this piece of drive shaft that just knocked out of the truck. You know what? I was just thinking. I'm trying to remember. I pulled up the prices earlier. I think this was the most expensive one, and now I actually kind of see why. It has the power to do to break it loose better than both these other two. But I'm not upset with this one yet. I wish it had a little bit more break loose power. This is high speed. And this is low speed. I don't know. If that's slower, it's not by much, but I'm going to keep it in high. So you can do things with it, but when it's already up to speed, it doesn't break loose as well. When it's sitting from a stop, it does really well. Now these are all really quite toy grade-ish cars. So here's my opinion. They're both usually a little bit more than that, but right now I have a coupon that makes them $20 or so. And this one I think's $25 or $26. Are they worth $20 to $26? Yeah, probably, but I would rather spend more and get one of the better ones. $37, $37. These are $110, but they are really, really good. I'm pretty sure I would choose this as my favorite of these three. I just wish it had a little more power because it doesn't kick out as well as I'd like. This one has the power, but if it had an actual brake mode, that would have improved that greatly. And again, for $20, this isn't bad either. It's just not as good as spending, well, almost twice as much. So that's the thing is, yeah, they're probably worth the money that they are. At least with these coupons, I think this one's regularly $27. For those prices, they might be a little too much. That is ultimately up to you, but hopefully this was helpful. I think this looks the best. I like the little bull beast thing, and it also looks pretty darn close to the Lancia they were going for.